What's up, you guys? This is Justin here with Car Culture, and really quick, I wanted to share this video to let you guys know how I was able to buy my brand new 2018 Ford Mustang GT at the age of 19. Really quick, before I break it down, I wanted to give a big thank you to Ford Ventura, where I purchased this vehicle. Big thank you to my salesman, Harvey, for helping me get an excellent deal on this car. It was very helpful for me being a first-time car buyer. Really appreciate all your help, Harvey. Thank you, Ford Ventura. With all that being said, I want to jump right to it, break it down how I was able to buy this car at 19 and what tips I have for young buyers out there looking to buy their first car, because it definitely can be done. You know how to save your money. So the three biggest things I want to talk about is how I established my credit at 18, how I saved up my money through my jobs, and living at home with my parents. So first off, I applied for credit cards when I turned 18. Mom told me that the biggest thing I need to focus on once I turn 18 was to build my credit, just for future. When I buy a house, when I buy a car, whatever it may be, you need good credit. Right now, my credit score is about a 710. Currently, I have 3 credit cards open. My first one I opened about a year and 3 months ago. I applied for a credit card at a retail store, and I got approved for a $250 credit card limit. Had that card for about 6 months. We'll make purchases here and there, make sure that they were paid off 5 days, 4 days before my balance is due. And I always paid them in the full amount. And a big tip I have, never spend more than 30% of your credit limit when you're starting to build your credit. That's one of the big factors that could help increase your score, is staying below that 30% threshold when it comes to your credit limit. So I had that in, trying to think, May of 2017 was my first credit card. Had that for about 6 months. Opened up a Sears credit card in December of 2017. Once again, used it here and there, not too much. It was important to use it sparingly. But as my income increased, I had gotten a second job by September of 2017. I was making more income, so I qualified for a higher credit limit with that second credit card at $1,000 of a credit limit. Third credit card was opened in about April of this year, 2018, and I got an $800 credit card limit. So with all that, I had about $2,050 of a credit card limit. My score, because I had made my payments on time, didn't overuse my credit card or anything, was at a 713 as of last month. So biggest thing that helped me right now at the dealer was to build my credit. Thanks to that, and it wasn't just me. My mom also co-signed with me. Thanks to her having pretty decent credit. She doesn't have the best because she went through some financial issues when the recession hit, and unfortunately her credit's not great, but thanks to her and I co-signing, I was able to get a low APR percentage on this car. And I know people are probably gonna ask me, how much do you pay for this car? So I'll go ahead and say it. I got a financed for 72 months. I put $7,500 down cash that I had been saving up from working 2 jobs the past year and a half, and I'm paying about $485 a month just on car payments by itself. That's $485 a month, 72 months. My interest rate, luckily, thank you to Ford Ventura, came out at a 6% APR interest rate, which is actually really good considering how low I was able to get the sticker price on this car after negotiating, and I was really happy with that deal. I couldn't pass it up. Because a little about me, I'm a full-time college student. I'm also a college athlete. I play college basketball. I've been playing since I've been out of high school, so that takes up a lot of my time. It's hard. I don't work full-time by any means. I'm just really good with saving my money. Try not to spend it on like unnecessary things. Try to set a goal every month to know how much I could save. Consistently saving about $400 to $500 for the past 5 or 6 months. That's how I knew I was ready to be able to buy a car and what payment I'd be comfortable paying. Yeah. So, second thing I want to mention is having a job, having 1 or 2 jobs, and staying consistent with those jobs. First job was at Eiffel Grill. It was a restaurant by the college I was going to as a freshman up in Oregon. Had that job for about a year. Started working at a Red Lobster. All these jobs, by the way, I'm a server, so thankfully I've been able to make good money in tips. That's what helped me save for this car. And Had the Red Lobster job for about 1.5 years, currently working at Black Angus, have that job going on a year right now. Having the background of that not only looks good on credit applications, but it also looks good on your when you're going to buy a car at a dealership. They want to see that because they know you're going to be able to be consistent with your payments. So having a job consistently, establishing your credit as soon as you turn 18. And the third thing that helped me buy this car was living at home. I'm a college student, I'm saving money, living at home, but thankfully I'm at the opportunity where I don't have to pay rent right now, and I'm just trying my best saving up money. That's why I was able to dedicate it to this car. By no means did I put all the money that I have on a down payment on this car, and that's the biggest recommendation I could give also to young buyers. Do not put all the money you have down on a new car. Have a couple grand, have $3 grand as backup money, because you never know. Layoffs could happen, whatever may happen. You could get hurt, you could get ill, maybe school takes up too much time. For me, I'm dedicated to basketball, dedicated to my academics, so have background money saved up, which I think is key, especially for young buyers. Having that background money saved up. Don't put everything on your down payment. Make sure you have money saved up in the back. And yeah, that's basically how I was able to afford my car at 19. Once again, to break it down for you, put $7,500 down, and been saving money since I was 18, working 1 to 2 jobs since I've been 18. Thankfully, I've received basketball scholarships, financial aid money for college. I've been very careful with that. Trying to just save it and build your credit from the age of 18. And thankfully, I have the opportunity where I can live at home. So with all that being said, you too, you can do it. Honestly, if I was able to do it, get a $38,000 car at the age of 19, let's say you're 18, 19, 20, you can definitely do it too.